Hello. Hi. Guys, we're back. Can you believe we started this last summer? Okay. And then we got knocked off our rocker. I had some family stuff going on, as you know. And if you don't know, my dad passed last summer. So that was a doozy. Okay. Um, but we're back. Back stronger than ever, looking good, feeling good, 40 years old now. If you don't know, I am Jessica Inez. I am the founder of Ciao Chica Collective, which is a community of women here in Tampa Bay for right now, but hopefully globally, internationally, and nationally in the future. We're just going to put that into existence because that's what we do. We manifest over here. Okay. Child Chica Collective is my version with the women that I know and love of the modern matriarchy. That's what we're building, guys. It is based off of depth, devotion, and beauty. I am also an intuitive business consultant. You can check out my work and book a one on one with me at jessicainez.com. So I recently relaunched jessicainez.com. That is JESSICAINEAZ.com. And I am offering once more my intuitive business consulting services. So here's how that looks. I am a psychic. I have been my entire life since I was itty bitty, gifted, and I'm 40 now. So over what, 4 decades, I have been strengthening that muscle. And I would say for probably the past 12 years, I have been working with people unofficially in the capacity as a psychic. My bread and butter, what I really love getting into as a serial entrepreneur myself, is businesses. I love women that are like building businesses, stuck on something, going through huge transitions in life, and just need all of that murky water cleared up for them. I have a strange, crazy, unique ability to do just that. And there's I think there's like this Michael Jackson quote where he's quoted as saying like if he if he were to receive a song in a dream, he would wake up and like get on it, or else Prince would take it. Because I feel almost the same way, and I think I'm understanding that quote a lot more, and that is that there are ideas floating in the ethers, okay? Whether they're songs, business ideas, themes, whatever they are. And when you're attuned and a vessel, you're able to tap in and pull those down. And sometimes they're sent to you in a dream. Sometimes they come to you as like a that's a raven type moment, for sure. But when they do, people that are attuned to doing that, to being able to access that, can access them. And I feel like that is a lot of like what I do. Now, as far as the clairs go, okay, I know that you guys have heard of like being clairvoyant, but I have some different specific clairs maybe that you haven't heard of. I am claircognizant, which is clear knowing. I just know something without knowing how I know, and without any ability to know beforehand. It's just there. The sky is blue. Your baby mama's cheating on you. Like whatever it is, you know what I mean? Or your business is about to blow up. I'm also clairsentient. So that means that when I open my channel to do a reading, my channel to do a reading, I feel what the other person is feeling. I feel it in my body. Now, over the years, like, can I feel if somebody's anxious or whatever? Yeah, I like literally feel it in my body. I know that a lot of people throw out like empath this and da 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 da. Those, I mean, I would never claim to be that because I think it's just overused. And to me, that sounds more like a person who either is extremely narcissistic to think that they can feel what everybody else feels, or it is somebody who's probably clairsentient without boundaries, right? Without energetic boundaries, which I have strong ones. Um, that took a lot of years to put that into practice, to be boundaried within my channel, within my vessel. That took years to learn. So, claircognizant, clairsentient. I do have prophetic dreams and have since I was a child. And in 2024, on a group trip to Tulum, I I don't know, developed a new gift drop down. I really don't know how to explain that, but clairvoyance is now a part of my toolkit. So, um, distinct imagery of past events, or sometimes it's almost like I can see into a room where people are talking, not like astral projecting on purpose. You know what I mean? It's just like visions, like a That's So Raven type thing, to be quite clear. So yeah, those are the three that I have, and the three that I use. Now, in my readings with clients throughout the years before I was really comfortable dedicating myself to this work, before I was comfortable accepting these things about myself and strengthening these gifts, I would use tarot cards. Tarot cards are one of the tools that I use within my readings. I wouldn't say that I'm like this magical tarot reader, right? Like, don't ask me the story of tarot. Please don't. But my ability to connect when I open that channel to you and to your higher self or your future dimensional self, whatever that actually is razor sharp, clear. And so I use cards in order to show the person that I'm channeling for. It's a good visual tool for them to kind of follow along with what's going on. So, anyways, there's a little bit about that. This is really going to be just like such a yap sesh, right? To say who I am, what I do, what's going on, what's new, what's old, what's true, what's not. I will say that having better boundaries now after learning such harsh lessons is like the most beautiful thing that has happened in my most recent life, right? So before I was doing this publicly for people, behind the scenes, I would work with friends that were business owners, government officials, professional athletes, entrepreneurs, and then just, regular 9 to 5 folks that are just going in, doing a job, doing whatever, and needed some clarity in their life. I could provide that for them. And it was fun, and it made me feel so good to be able to help people on that level because it's such a profound experience for them. It's not like some, bag of tricks uh entertainment piece, for sure. That's not what my readings are, but seeing in real time people getting the information and clarity that they need in order to push forth with an idea that they have in business or make a big decision in their life, um, choose to not end their life. That's happened throughout the years a lot. Some people that I'm just called to work with sporadically and without any explanation for myself of why I'm being so strongly pulled to that has been literally life saving throughout the years. But also fun things like, seeing unborn babies that were going to come in. That's happened a few times. That's been really fun. That's been super, super fun, actually. Reading for people and be like, hey, you're going to have this baby and da 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 da. And then being like, no way, I'm done. I have one and I'm good. Or we don't want kids or blah, blah, blah. And then these little guys are just like running around these days. So super cute to see. But, anyways, I did notice along the way that sometimes when you give your gift for free, okay, when you give your gift for free, Sometimes people take advantage of that or they don't respect it enough. Now, to be clear, being a vessel, having a clear channel, um, I wouldn't say it drains me, but it takes energy, right? Any work that you do is like taking energy, emotional, physical, whatever. Um, but if there is not a reciprocal balance happening in exchange that's being reciprocated evenly, that type of stuff will wear you down. It will wear your soul down for there to not be an even exchange. And so, if people aren't paying, they probably won't respect it as much as if they were, if they have some skin in the game as well, right? Because my gift is unseen, sometimes people in the past have felt like, I don't know, it's just like a weird party trick or something. And it, like, it's costing you nothing. It's costing me everything, girl, to be clear. But so, anyways, I think I've worked with people in the past before this was an actual boundaried business decision of mine to do. Okay. Um, and those people sometimes not only didn't respect it or give it as much reverence as they should, or those people did see the value in it and wanted to keep coming back for free, you know, utilizing it too much, coming back and coming back and coming back. I don't know if you guys have heard recently about this, about these people that like do DMT, which I've never done, but there are people that will take DMT. And recently there's been a bunch of articles out about it that, like, I guess there's like beings that some people see when they're on this DMT journey. And in recent months, those same beings that are seen by a lot of people while doing this have been like, stop coming here, don't come back here. Because I think you're not supposed to run a resource dry. There has to be a reciprocal exchange. It has to be balanced. It has to be done with reverence. It has to be done with respect, right? So, anyways, I think in that same thread that those people are getting kicked out of this like DMT world by aliens or something. I don't know. Beings, spirits. I don't know what it is. I've never experienced it, so I think the same thing goes for energy workers, readers, what have you. But anyway, so now what I'm doing is what I launched last year. Um, I kind of launched incorrectly last year. I built something that I love to do exactly what I love and what my natural gifts are, right? And then I did this sneaky, stupid thing where I was like, okay, well, I'm helping people like sort out their business ideas and what they want to do with their life and this, that, and the other. And, a portion of business is you need a website and there's content and marketing to create and this, that, and the other. And me, unboundaried, was like, well, I mean, I'm good at that too. So, like, I'll just do it for you. I'll just do it for you. And so I sat there after maybe like 4 months of opening my books and I was working with a lot of people. And I looked around one day like, I came in here to help give clarity, to give direction, and now I am sitting here doing the work for these people. Why am I building a website? Why am I creating content pillars? That is not what I set out to do whatsoever. My taste, my taste is impeccable. I know what you need to know for yourself from yourself clearer than anything in the world. But here's what, it was disrespectful for me to have a lack of boundaries and just go, well, I'll just do it for you. Well, I'll just do it for you. I mean, I can do it. Like, I was actually robbing people of the chance to work through their own karma and do their own work because realistically, Action is what gives us confidence, not just having ideas, but acting upon those ideas. Doing the work gives a person confidence, a sense of pride, a sense of accomplishment. And because I was being such an unboundary people pleaser, I was robbing them of the opportunity to stretch, to learn, to grow. And then, because of that, receive that sense of accomplishment and that confidence. And I learned over time, like, oh, that's not what I want to be doing. And that's actually not good for me. It's causing me to do too much, more than I actually want to in the end. And it is robbing these people of this like life path, this journey that they should be taking for themselves. You know what I mean? So I have reworked everything. And now, if you go onto my website to work one on one with me, I offer readings, right? Um, there are packages of readings. You can work with me for a 3 month period of time to get through a bumpy transition, whether that's in business or in life, relationships, whatever it is. We cover everything, okay? I mean, my love is entrepreneurship for sure, but girl, whatever it is, we got you. Like literally. So I have that on there as a package. And then there's just like quickie things like the vibe check. The vibe check is a very quick, like, I need an answer right now. Right. So you book and it's like, should I, shouldn't I? Easy peasy, 15, 20 minutes, done. But for more substantial work, I am just going to have people reach out to me. For instance, I have been working on and off with a person that has a private practice in Italy, and they needed to revamp their entire content strategy, their social media, how they were approaching work. And so, still from last year to this year, we're still working with each other. And that type of work can be done on retainer, right? So, for stuff like that, just reach out to me and we'll come up with a solution that works for you and it works for me, and everybody's a win-win. You know what I mean? In addition to that, to catch you guys up, I have started Ciao Chica Collective, which I talked a little bit about, and I want to talk to you a little bit more about it because I'm so excited about it, right? While jessicainez.com covers all of my one-on-one work, Ciao Chica Collective is for the girls, okay? So I have spent so many years pushing myself to the point of burnout, right? Like actual severe burnout. I think 2 years ago it got like the worst that it had just ever been. And I was like, yeah, I can't move forward like this. Like it was legitimate. Like, it's a different type of like, I don't even think it's like depression. It's like, I think that would be the thing most closely akin to it, right? But anyways, a lot of you know that I've been going to Italy on and off often since 2021 was my first trip. And bringing into my life more of those slow living techniques after reaching burnout has been like the most beautiful thing in the world for me. Um, it's how I ultimately like to live my life. And if I have really good boundaries with myself, and if I'm living in integrity with myself, then that's how I'm working. So, Child Chica Collective is for the girls here that are building things or going through transitions as well, but want to be around other women that are doing the same thing. And so, our local events will include techniques that I've used throughout my life, right? So they are manifesting techniques for sure. Your girl's into the craft a bit, okay? I mean, not just a bit, but like a lot of it. So, um, there are things that I want to teach you girls how to do. If you don't know how to do them, there are so many amazing women that I know that own businesses in the area that do sound baths, offer massage, um, are psychologists, or have other different types of businesses. And I really just want to platform these women, champion these women, and bring everybody together so that we're all just like shooting the shit, kind of like how we're doing now. I have found that when I am ever one on one with another woman or in a small group, that when women come together, magic happens. We have revelations for each other, we receive our own revelations, we learn something. Um, we're so helpful to one another. We're so kind and caring and compassionate and just like want the best for each other. And I love doing that, experiencing that in smaller groups, not like a big networking thing where everybody is just pounding booze and screaming over each other in like a loud, crowded restaurant. It's just like not my vibe. Like, I want to do this with all of you. I want to sit down on a sofa in a comfy, cute little place. And I want to maybe occasionally sip a little champagne, but have a coffee and just chit chat without this like severely overscheduled itinerary. I just like can't. It's not cool for me. It's not cool for my nervous system. I don't want to go to like a Pilates event that's like at this time we're doing this and then we're doing this and then we're doing this and blah 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 and blah 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 and everybody has to like, girl, it's too stressful. It's too stressful, and I don't like to be in community with women like that, like networking. So I know that some people online have asked me, is Ciao Chica Collective like a networking thing? I mean, no. Yeah, yes ish, but like no. It's networking in a way that feels good to your nervous system, if we wanted to call it that, right? So I do have, we are going to have our first event in early August, like mid ish August, and details will be announced for that very, very soon. I'm working with some wonderful women that I love and have known for years, and some of them are new, but we're getting together to just kind of have our first like out the gate, just like meet up. Want to be with the rest of my Child Chica Collective girls. You know what I mean? With you women. I want to talk about what we're building. I want to talk about what you're going through. I want to talk about your perimenopause, okay? I want to talk about your weird relationship stuff that you're finding hard. I want to talk about the fact that some of you are going to come to this and have social anxiety, because I do too. Me on camera, on the news, on this, on that, everywhere. I have social anxiety too. I don't like going to these things. You know what I mean? I want you to know that you can come to this thing and we can vibe. It's not, we're not going to have like off the rip, like a photographer of the event and you just need to like be on edge the entire time, or I just don't want that for you girls. So I want to get in deep. It's the only word that I live. I can't do shallow. Shallow makes me want to vomit. It makes me want to run away. It makes me want to, when going to an event that I feel like is going to be this really shallow, like, this is what I'm doing, bang on my chest, blah, 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 this really like patriarchal type ick thing. Girl, I want to turn around my car. I want to go back home. Like, can I just go home and put on sweats and like chill? Because I don't want to be around this. Like, it's so gross. Coming from a person who's been in real estate for 10 years, those like boss babe, super macho networking conferences and stuff, like, don't sign me up for that. I'm not coming. Anyway, so look for information about our first event that's coming soon, midish August. We're gonna time that bad boy around the new moon, because yeah, that's what we're on. We're definitely on the astrology. I'm not an astrologist or astrologer. It's not what I am, but I mean, we pay attention to our birth chart. We're tracking transits. We're looking at stuff. I am absolutely timing my business moves according to the stars, because that's Yeah, that's who I am as well. So if that's who you are, right place, right time, literally, right time. This isn't the right time of me filming this. Mercury's literally in retrograde in Cancer, and she's been a doozy. She has been a doozy. Girl, can the end of this month come sooner? Because right. Anyways, yeah, I guess that kind of covers it. I think this is a good, let's get out the gate. Let's be out there again. Let's start doing it. Let's start connecting with you guys again. I love you so much. A lot of you that I've known for years and years and years have been just the most wonderful treasures in my life. And I'm grateful for you. I appreciate you. I love watching all of you grow and learn and love and do different things and travel and just expand and hit these new realizations. It's so exciting to watch. I love that I get to be a part of your lives, and that the idea, the fact that we all are connected as humans, as a collective, is so apparent with the women that are watching this that I already know. You guys make it so obvious that we're so interconnected. It's so obvious when we all get together, when we get together individually, when you are texting me, calling me in my DMs, randomly reaching out, popping up, this, it's so apparent of our interconnectedness as a group, as a global people, right? As a species? Yeah, probably, I guess. Anyways, I'm excited. I'm just so excited. Oh, by the way, shit, I almost forgot. Not only are we having local events, okay, but like one of the most important things ever is that we are going to have an international retreat in Italy next spring. Yeah. So like think, and we'll talk about this so much more. There's a lot coming with that. There's a lot getting worked on. There's a lot coming with that. But if you think about like the best girls trip weekend where in your mind everybody's waking up slowly in a beautiful place, okay? Some of you are bunking together and becoming new friends. Some of you have your own single thing. It depends on the villa that we end up securing, right? There's a lot up in the air, but okay. So you wake up slowly. We have espressos together and some fruit and some pastries, and we're in our jimmies and we're deciding what we're going to do for the day. There's some options, there's no itinerary. There's one thing planned for the day, one solid thing planned for the day that we're actually like have to be at this thing at this time, or we have tickets to. But aside from that, girl, it's like, do you want to take a little passeggiata and go down to the beach? Mm? Hang out there? Do you want to chill out by the pool and read? Do you want to write a book, not just read a book? Do you want to go into town and go shopping? Do you want to go just to the farmer's market? Um, do you want to have a 3 hour pasta lunch? Because I do all the time. Uh, and then later on in the day, like you want to do some Pilates, you want to have a massage, you want to go swimming again. I don't know. You want to like paint, write some music, whatever. But then also just like be together with a bunch of other badass women. And I'm talking about our age range in the Ciao Chica Collective world. Okay, um, is late 20s, early 30s. Girl, we have people well into their mid 60s. It is a very, very diverse group of women. Um, and I'm tan right now, but she's white, and not everybody is in our group. We have everybody, everybody, everybody. Okay. Like everybody. It's so diverse. It's so beautiful. Honestly, we're just like such a tapestry of people from different backgrounds, but the women that are in this all have like that same, like, we want to be strong, powerful women. We want to enjoy softness and rest. We want to balance our ambition with our need for chillaxing, okay? But anyways, that's what that looks like. Exploring some some hiking stuff, some vineyard stuff, some natural hot springs that are fed by a volcano. Like, yeah, that Italy retreat is going to be something. I'm really excited for that. So, anyways, that was my last little thing. We can talk about that for ages, and we will talk about it for ages and for months and months and months to come. But for now, I think that's where I'll leave you. And as always, love you the most, mean it.